Alright, so thanks for taking a few minutes to watch this video on this beautiful Toyota Sienna. As you can see, the paint and body is really nice, which I'm sure you already ascertained in the pictures. The wheel covers, as you can see, are brand new. And I'm just going to take a continuous 360-degree panning shot around the whole vehicle. You can see that the headlight lenses are quite clear. They're not frosted over, which is always nice. And the body and paint look just as good on this side as well as on the rear end. There's even like a class 3 tow hitch down there too if you ever need to tow anything with this vehicle. Let's take a quick look at the tires. I think I have a picture of it, but the tread is really good. So let's go inside the vehicle. Okay, so as you can see, the door panels are in good shape. This actually has a little storage compartment here. The driver's seat, along with all the other seats, have absolutely no tears, no cigarette burns, nothing like that. I'm pretty sure this was a non-smoking vehicle. I've never smoked a cigarette in my life, so I'm pretty sensitive to that. There's the dash. Notice there's no lifts, no cracks in it whatsoever. Again, that is a Kenwood stereo, and I believe that thing on top is a Sirius receiver, so you can get Sirius radio, which is always nice. All the instrumentation is operational. I'll go in and demonstrate the power accessories, windows, mirrors, locks in just a moment, but I want to show you the rest of the interior. As you can see, the carpet's been recently shampooed. These seats are fully modular, so you can take one out or both out. And there's the third row back there. Let me try to get you a little more light. There we go. So there's your third row back there. Now the other thing that a lot of people never take notice of is the headlining fabric. So I'm going to show you, panning it from back to front, that the headlining fabric is all in really good shape too. Okay. And another thing, the visors. Look at those visors. They're in really good shape. You know, it seems like a little thing, but when the visors are frayed or they're not staying up and they hang in your face, it's really, really annoying. It's a simple fix, but it's really annoying. So you won't have that problem here at all. Now let me get in and start the vehicle. And I'm going to show you that my foot is not on the gas. This is a car that you just put the key in and it starts right up. Boom. Just like that every time. Not even 92,000 miles on it, so very low miles. And I want to concentrate here on the idle. Look at that needle. It's not bouncing around or even fluttering. It's a very, very clean, steady idle, and that's what you want to see. Okay, so there's our Kenwood stereo. I'll turn it up real. And now they're starting to climb back up, so you can hear that it works. If we missed you in the fall, you might try to get right now, because we're definitely paying more right now than we were. Let me turn that down. So there's the smog. Now I know if you are an out-of-state customer, it's not going to matter, but it's still nice to know that the vehicle's in tune, which it has to be to pass smog. There's an original Sienna manual, and to the left of it is the remote control for this Kenwood stereo. Okay, so moving on. Let me turn the stereo completely down. I'm going to go ahead and work the windows. So there's your driver window. There's your passenger window. And you'll notice that they don't shudder or have an inconsistent operation in the travel, either up or down. And these have the sliding glass windows, which a lot of vans don't have. A lot of vans, the glass is fixed in the sliding doors. But this has windows that slide down. And although I've got that door open at the moment, you can see the window sliding down there too. So everything there is operational. The power locks, all work. I don't know if I can shoot this one. I'm gonna try, hold on. Oh, there you go. You can see it moving there. Okay, so power locks are all operational. Power mirrors. Let's do that. So here's your driver's mirror. There's left, there's right, there's up, there's down. Passenger mirror. There's left, there's right, there's up, there's down. So the mirrors work in all 8 directions. All 4 power windows work. All the power locks work. The stereo works. The air conditioning, it's a little cold out here today, but yeah, it's clearly working. That's definitely colder than the ambient temperature. Of course, you can't see that. You can't see that through the video, but yeah, it's nice and cold. And I know the heat works on it because I've already used that. Oh yeah, it's freezing. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. Okay, wipers. There we go. Okay, let's see. What else shall we do? I'm going to go ahead and turn the car off. And I'm going to show you that it's got the remote key fob. And of course that works. And it arms the alarm. There you go. So that's nice too. Factory alarm, remote key fob. Always a nice feature. I'm going to go ahead and go under the hood real quick. Well, as you can see, which you saw already in the pictures, this is an engine you could literally eat lunch off. It's really, really clean. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the oil. You always want to look at the oil dipstick. And what you want to make sure is that there's no bubbles in the oil. And as you can see, the oil still has a nice translucent hue to it. But the important thing is that there aren't bubbles in it. Because bubbles means that water's getting in the oil, and that means head gasket problems. And, you know, nobody wants that. Here's the transmission dipstick. Not a sealed transmission with a dipstick, which I like. Not a fan of sealed transmissions. And here you go. Take a look at that. Let me see if I can focus it better. You see that fluid quality is really, really good. It's not black or sludgy. And it also isn't foamy. So transmission's in perfect tip-top shape. As you can see, it's got a nice clean battery. And everything under the hood conveys a well taken care of vehicle from my experience. Okay, so here I am doing a nice comfortable 55, and I'm doing it using cruise control. You see the cruise light there at the bottom right, and you can see my foot's not on the gas. And it's maintaining a nice steady 55 mile an hour speed. So I want to demonstrate for you that the cruise control works as well. And the only way to do that is to do it like this. So car's driving smooth as can be. It's got a real nice ride to it. The suspension's good. There's absolutely no shaking in the front end, no vibrations. Go ahead and take my hand off the steering wheel when it gets to a straightaway and show you that there's no vibration. Okay, 1 second. Here we go. So I'm going to take my hand off here and show you that, first of all, the vehicle's driving nice and straight, but there's absolutely no vibration whatsoever. And I'm going to go ahead and step on the gas here, show you that it's got plenty of power for a minivan. See, I'm doing 80 miles an hour, and I gotta tell you, it drives just as smooth at 80 and 75 as it does at 30 and 35. It drives really, really nice. Okay, the other thing I wanted to demo for you was the lights. So as you can see, I put the hazards on. You can see that both left, and I don't know if the sun's going to make that difficult, but you can see that one's flicking on and off, and that one is also on and off. All right, and the same goes for the front. That one's going on and off, and that one's going on and off. I also went ahead and put the headlights on, so you can see there's the left light on, and there's the right light on. And that one, the bright's on, and the bright's on there too. So all the lights are working. Okay, remember I said I couldn't tell you the temp. I couldn't convey how cold the AC was, and I realized I've got this gauge. So check this out. I mean, it's literally freezing. It's below 32 degrees inside the or thereabout. Now, of course, in addition to air conditioning, we want to know what the heat's like too. So I just put that on, and it blows out real hot air. Wow. So yeah, that'll warm you up on a toasty night. Yeah, that's probably the same temperature or close to that the engine's running.